Now, as we all know that, there was a verdict around trans people and trans folks who wish to marry other trans folks, and specifically trans man who wants to marry trans woman, trans man who wants to marry cis woman, vice versa. I see it from a lens of a non-binary person who can also be non-heterosexual. I also think that the very same sentence wherein there was a huge argument online and in the room also, courtroom as well, that it's an elite concept, it's a westernized concept. However, if you just boil down, the entire concept of marriage was brought to us in the colonial era, and it was like inspired by the colonial era, and that's how it boiled down. So it comes from the same ideology. It comes from the same conditioning where we've been taught to marry person from the same caste, marry person from the same religion, marry definitely you cannot marry somebody from the same sex. So it is, I think, the same kind of ideology which flows in, and to touch base upon the rural areas, and to touch base upon the tier 2 tier 3 cities maybe. I mean, I would not even, because there's so much of lacking of vocabulary, like individuals who are trans and non-binary. I mean, there are indigenous communities present in the rural areas, in the tribal areas. However, they do not know that these terminologies are available for them to occupy or to even relate to them, right? And having said that, and marriage is something very personal to one, and it differs from person to person how one perceive it. Having said that, I mean, the legalization would definitely help individuals who are like from the caste oppressed group, or from the Dalit, Bahujan and Adivasi communities as well, to leverage the idea of marriage, to leverage the idea of being together as a union. Because what I see from where I am watching it, the entire concept of identities are not that open to somebody from where I come from. So the entire idea of having to get married to a person with the same sex is out of the blue. You're understanding where I'm coming from? So yes, that's like a caste angle to it as well.